Okay, guys, my name is Travis Faust, and my lesson plan project for 7430 to implement these three internet tools we learned about. I use Google Earth, Tour to do a virtual field trip. I used Quizlet to learn about some vocabulary words, and I used Plickers to do a quick formative assessment. So this is the Google Earth tour that I used to start this unit or this chapter on uh, energy and energy resources. So I use this in whole group. I use this as the hook to get the kids thinking. Here's my school, or here's our school, and here's my classroom. The kids just love how this works like this. And then I zoom out and we go to the first lake, or the first energy resource rather, our local lake, Clarks Hill, and the Clarks Hill Dam, Lake Thurman, you might call it that if you're from South Carolina, but it's named after Elijah Clark from Georgia, so we're stuck on that. So anyway, so we went through these, showed them the dam, did zoomed in here. If I can, actually my thing is in the way. Let's move that there. Let's drop a guy right here. You can zoom in, and kids just love to see this like this. And a lot of them have seen this. I mean, I've grown up on this lake, but a lot of them haven't seen it so up close. And, you know, I showed them, here's the Savannah River. Look how much lower it is than this. It's generating power, the weight of the water, so on and so forth, right? Hydroelectric power. So that's how we started this unit on energy. Then we went to Quizlet. I posted this link in Google Classroom. They all had laptops. They all went through and they did all these various activities. Every 5 minutes, they switched based on a timer that I had set. They did learn, they did flashcards, they did write, and they did really well. They worked really well together. Oh, an opportunity. I meant to tell you an opportunity. An awesome opportunity for Google Earth is I want them to create their own Google Earth project. I think that'd be an awesome project for the future. Um, but back to Quizlet. They did really well working independently. They were totally engaged in this. I really felt like they learned. We did tests. And then the last one that we did was, and it shows them all kind of different. This one's written questions, the next one's matching. So they really liked hitting these terms from different angles. This is obviously multiple choice. And the last one was we did the live game in which they group together. It assigns them groups randomly, and they collaborate as a team to try to win the game. And then the last one is Plickers. So this is how we did a little formative assessment. They held up their Plickers card. Each card is based on their, or each card has a number that's tied to them, so I know who answered what. And I had it up a minute ago. Where did it go? Here we go. So here's how my last class did. So the number one student, she did really, really poorly. I don't think she understood. You have to hold. It's hard to see, but this is C. So if she wants to answer C, she has to hold it at the top. And then I scan it with my phone. I scan the whole room, and it captures information. So I can go back, and tomorrow I'm going to reteach biomass fuel and petrochemical to them. And they really like being assessed this way. It was kind of interactive, kind of different for them, kind of cool. I really like it because it gives me all this information. I know which kids or which numbers, and I can see they know these three terms really well. I can see I got to go reteach them tomorrow. That's going to help guide my teaching for tomorrow for sure. The biggest challenge, though, with Quizlet was it was a little quirky. I'm running out of time, but Quizlet was a little quirky today. had a few kids messing